Hey everyone! Today we're breaking down the key reasons people fail their driving test in England, so you can avoid these mistakes and pass with confidence. Getting your driver's license is a huge step towards independence and freedom. But we know that the test can be nerve-wracking. Don't worry, we're here to help. We'll be sharing the most common mistakes learners make so you can be prepared and ace your test. Let's start with driver faults. Now, these are minor mistakes that won't cause you to automatically fail your test, but if you rack up too many, it shows the examiner that you might not be quite ready for the road on your own. Think of it like baking a cake. A few little crumbs on the counter are okay, but if you get flour everywhere, it becomes a bigger problem. These little mistakes can include things like hesitating a bit too long at a junction when it's your turn to go, or forgetting to check your mirrors as often as you should. It might be that you're a little slow to set off because you're still getting used to the clutch. We've all been there. Remember, you're allowed up to 15 minor faults, but if you get too many of the same type, it can actually turn into a serious fault. Okay, now let's talk about serious faults. These are bigger mistakes that could be dangerous and show the examiner you haven't quite mastered safe driving. The main difference here is even one serious fault could mean failing your test, so you've got to be extra careful. Imagine not indicating and then suddenly switching lanes. That's a big no-no. Other examples include not checking your blind spot before changing lanes. It's one of the most important safety checks you can do. Or perhaps you're getting a bit too comfortable in your lane and start drifting over the lines. Remember, staying in your lane is super important for everyone's safety. Now this is the big one, dangerous faults. These mistakes put you, the examiner, or other road users in immediate danger. One dangerous fault, and unfortunately that's an instant fail. Remember, these are things you absolutely want to avoid even after you pass your test. One example is pulling out in front of another car, forcing them to slam on their brakes. This is incredibly dangerous and could cause a serious accident. Another big one, running a red light. It might be tempting if you think no one's coming, but it's just not worth the risk. And of course, not seeing a pedestrian crossing the road is a huge no-no. So you've got this. Just remember to stay calm and focused on the day of your test. Take deep breaths and try to relax. It's easy to say I know, but the calmer you are, the better you'll drive. Second, those mirror checks and blind spot checks, don't forget them. They're your best friends when driving. And finally, follow those road signs and speed limits like your life depends on it, because, well, it does. Listen, we know how important it is to pass your driving test, and we believe in you. Remember all these tips and tricks and you'll be well on your way to acing that test. And if you need a bit of extra help, don't hesitate to reach out to us at Drive Times. We specialize in intensive and crash courses to get you test ready fast. We've helped so many people just like you get their driver's licenses. Just give us a call. Our number is 079464187174. Good luck.